guys, welcome back. So what we're looking at today is lesson 11, the distributive property part 3. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, matching to practice distributive properties. So match each expression in column 1 to an equivalent expression in column 2. So what we're looking at here in column 1, we have A times 1 plus 2 plus 3. If we were to use the distributive property, we would have 1a plus 2a plus 3a because we distribute that a and multiply it to the 1, 2, and 3. So a goes with 5. B, we have 2 times 12 minus 4. So we're taking 2 times 12 and 2 times 4, and we'd be subtracting them. So look, that's number 2. All right, this next one, we have 12a plus 3b. Now, this one, the distributive property has already been used. So what do both of these 12 and 3 have in common? Well, they're both divisible by 3. So we bring a 3 to the outside. Cover 3 on the outside. 12 divided by 3 is 4 plus b. And looky there, that's number 1. All right, the next one, we have 2/3 times 15a minus 18. So for this, we'd multiply the 2/3 through. So 2/3 times 15, well, 15 divided by 3 is 5, and 5 times 2 is 10. So we'd have 10a, and look there, there's 10a. And for 18 divided by 3 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12, which is exactly what number 6 says. So that is correct. All right. E is 6a plus 10b. What do 6 and 10 have in common? They're both divisible by 2. So we put a 2 on the outside. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we'd have 2 times 3a plus 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we'd have 2 times 3a plus 5b, which is right here on number 3. All right, for F, we have 0.4 times 5 minus 2.5a. So we're going to distribute the 0.4. So 0.4 times 5 is going to give us 2. And 0.4 times 2.5 is going to give us 1. So this is just going to come down to 2 minus a, which is 7. And last but not least, we have 2a plus 3a. So what do 2a and 3a have in common? They both have an a, so we're going to take an a out, and that one is number 4. So as you can tell, all of these have variables. So sometimes the variable is what we're going to distribute. Sometimes it's going to be a constant number that we'll distribute. It just depends on the problem. So variables, plural, is your key word for this lesson, variables. All right. Writing equivalent expressions using the distributive property. So the distributive property can be used to write equivalent expressions. In each row, use the distributive property to write an equivalent expression. If we get stuck, we can draw a diagram. So here we have 3 times the quantity of 3 plus x. So distribute. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times x is 3x. There's our answer. Now this next one, we have 4x minus 20. What do 4x and 20 have in common? Well, they're both divisible by 4. So we put the 4 here. 4x divided by 4 is just x, minus 20 divided by 4 is 5. All right, this next one, what are we distributing? Bx. So this one we're distributing the other direction from. So x times 9 is 9x. X times 5 is negative 5x. There we go. What do 4x and 7x have in common? They share an x. So that's what we're going to take out So I'll have x times 4 plus 7. All right, our next one here, we have 3 times the quantity 2x plus 1. So we're going to distribute the 3 to both values. So 2 times 3 is 6x plus 3 times 1 is 3. 10x minus 5, what do they have in common? Well, 10 and 5 are both divisible by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2x minus 5 divided by 5 is 1. All right, our next one, we have x plus 2x plus 3x. What do they all have in common? They all have an x. So we're going to put the x here, and we have 1 plus 2 plus 3. All right, now we're distributing a half. So the half is going to go to both parts. So a half times x, it's just 1/2 x, minus 6 times a half, same thing as 6 divided by 2, which is 3. All right, now we're getting into some with lots of variables. So notice we've got multiple variables and different kinds of variables. So here we're distributing the y to both of these, which already have variables. So we're just going to do 3xy plus 4yz. Now, it doesn't matter what order you put the variables in. So you could do 3yx and 4yz. You can do the y at the end in both of them. It doesn't matter where you place them because they're being multiplied together. I usually just like putting them in alphabetical order. For the next one, we have 2xyz minus 3yz plus 4xz. What do these all have in common? And remember, it has to be all 3. So the first and the last have an x, the first and the second have a y, but all 3 of them have the z. So we're going to have z, and this will be 2xy minus 3y plus 4x. So sometimes you'll get lots of variables in there, and you'll have to figure out which one can come out, if any of them can. So be very careful with those. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.